friends, we have now a final release version of the BEaMEr Apple iPad and iPhone application that makes it much easier to do what you otherwise have to do with those two buttons. And we have more functions that now are possible with the app. You can download this in the Apple App Store for free when you search for BEaMEr, and you should come also up for bioresonance and biofeedback and Rife. So you'll see it. BEaMEr, don't forget to write it like this: BEaMEr, B-E-A-M-E-R. It's about BEaMEr, B-E-A-M-E-R. So that's the BEaMEr. You'll find it in the Apple App Store. And once you download it, you can now do quite a few things. We have about 50 different functions that you can program. And of course, when you have played around a lot with the buttons, maybe you need to do a reset. And the first button here is the reset button. And before you press any button, check that your loudness here is maximum, and that your voice or your headphone output is not switched off or muted. Then you switch on your BEaMEr and plug it in. Okay, and then to make it ready to receive, you press the lower button for 5 seconds until all the yellow lights come on. Now they are on, so now I can press this button, and you see it's receiving now the information. And once the red light goes off again, then it's programmed in this case with the standard setting. So whenever something not working, press this button first, then actually everything should work. Then in the second button we have the possibility to set the BEaMEr for electrocardiogram analysis, and also for treating the client with his own eigenfrequencies. Again, same process. You press the lower right button, all the yellow lights come on. Then you press this button, and once the red light goes off, it means everything's programmed. So now the third button is the erase memory button. When you press this, again after pressing the lower button first until all the yellow lights come on, then it erases the memory, and anything that you connect then to the BEaMEr, be it for example your iPhone, your musical system with some music, or the frequency generator from the core system, then without pressing any more buttons, this is being recorded up to 8 minutes, and you see the green lights coming on that it's recorded. If the lower right yellow LED comes on, the upper one, it means you should maybe reduce the loudness, but that rarely happens. So then the next button here is upload from iTunes. Again, this is just opening your iTunes folder, and you can select any music or any frequency file that you have recorded. That's not doing anything more. It plays it and uploads it to the BEaMEr. And then the next point, this might be interesting for many people. It basically is an inbuilt frequency generator. So for example, you have a possibility to use two frequencies. I put here the first frequency 456. Let's say I make the second one here let's say make it 4000, and then we'll make here a pause in between of, let's say, 1 second. So now that you hear what will happen when I press this button, I unplug here the BEaMEr. And remember, first you have to erase the memory, but once it's erased and you then press this button, everything that is being generated here will be uploaded to the BEaMEr. So I'll do this right now. So this is two frequencies with 1 second is emission, and so this gives you an easy access if you don't want to go to the core system and use the more sophisticated frequency generator there. Then the last button is basically you can select all the different functions here. Let's see, I want to treat with 6 volt instead of 9 volt. I want to only use the built-in here, one moment. So yeah, I want to only treat when the core algorithm finds that you need the energy. I select here, then you can set channel 1, either the recording or you can use the generator, or you can use heartbeat recognition and treatment. Same for channel 2. And then here with the frequency generator you can select all the different frequency ranges, up from very low frequency, 10 seconds per cycle, up to 250 kilohertz. And then of course you can select here if the system should put out tens, maybe tens only, or together with the infrared LED, or together with visible LED, together with pulse magnetic frequency. So all this is possible in this little device. And once you've selected all, you just press again the lower right button until all the yellow come on. You plug it in and press the button, and all this is being programmed right then. So I think you can see there's plenty of new possibilities in this little device that you can wear 24/7 with one. You can use one of those magnets, put it here, and you can treat yourself or patients at any part of the body without straps or without any difficulty. So send us your feedback and follow what will be the next development for the BEaMEr.